kind of put this thing back here for right now. I guess we'll go ahead and charge it up. I realized I think we took the battery, the power off the grid here for, I guess my brother's trying to go ahead and wire up the power source to be a little stronger to charge out the electric car. So I don't have any charge to this guy right now anyway. So yeah, we'll leave him here right now. But in the meantime, I think the rain's kind of drying up, so we're probably gonna go ahead and start putting the new cover here. I tried to test out their little hammy pack that they gave me. Yeah, I'm not too fond of stuffing it in there. Like I said again, I try like things can go, but the stuffing part is no problem. Remember that little cap there I thought you were supposed to wear in your helmet? It's actually supposed to go, and I guess the other end of it is supposed to cap this guy off, and it comes not with a clip, unfortunately. So you actually have to do each one, right? So you have to go and untie, or two of them at least, tie two of them off. So you put it on the same way. There's no easy clip on and off, which I think is kind of a little bit inconvenient just to be able to do this right here, this part. So I didn't care for that setup or nothing like that. But the other one, so let's do this here. So you can untie maybe one or two of them. You should be able to fit them on in there. Like I said, again, I don't care for the fact that you have to, you know, unlatch it like this. So I thought it was kind of ridiculous. There's like a total of 5 of them they did. There's 2 right there, and I think there's 3 more, right? 1, 2. Okay, so a total of 4. Then you can bring it over. You can bring it over and then put the cap on like this. Let's see if I can do this with my phone here between. So you just put the cap on like this right here. There it is. And then you go back and you know, this should have a quick, you know, release stuff. It's already inconvenience enough stuffing it, let alone try to strap it down or something like that. So they should have the release strapped on. So more than likely, I'm probably not going to use the cap. I think it's sufficient enough. Yeah, I think by now, I think the cap probably would be only good if it's like really, but even then, if you have rain going in there, it's going to make its way in there somehow anyway, right? So you might as well have it facing maybe the opposite side. So it's a nice little carry bag, I guess, just like the Shoei, you know what I mean? It's not really, you know, sophisticated or anything. It's a simple bag to carry around over. But what I'm really looking forward is just maybe putting this cover on there and see how it goes. So let's go check this guy out real quick. So let me just take this cap off from it. We already seen how it put on. So let me go and set the guy over here. You guys can see it covered on. There's a box. There you go. So, yeah, I'm not going to charge it. I'm just going to keep the helmet ready to go for a little later. Probably not going to be doing any GoPro riding for a while until the handlebar gets situated. But yeah, this guy right here, it's just inconvenient going back and forth on them. Look at that. I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, maybe it'll work. But you have to unravel this guy. We got the last one here. So I gotta get this last guy here. Unravel. There we go. Maybe do it this way. Kind of figure it out. Get the lock off of it. Let's go and try this cover on. Well, hopefully the next rain. Then you guys can see how it did. Since the rain just kind of drooped itself off. So let's go and take this cover out there and we'll see how it did for us, right? So let me go and put the charger on there. Oh yeah, we put one original one in there already. So this is the second one. We're going to find out the brand new one. The box is going to be a little bit different. But we will find out. So let's carry this guy over there. Let's do this. Alright, so here we go. So it's a nice Dowco cover. Ooh, nice and shiny out there. So the rain's dried up really quickly, huh? What a storm. Just come and go quickly. Go. My brother turned off the electricity in the house. I couldn't charge anything anyway. Well, let's check this new cover out and see how the old one did. Oh, it's windy. Whoa. The door just slammed right behind me. Look at that. It's so windy out here. What do you think about the scooter cover? What? It's supposed to weather all proof. I got another one just to see if it's any better. But you can see here, hopefully I get on and off really quickly, right? We're also going to do the same thing. We're going to put a little, I guess we're going to tie it. So you can see here, look, it kind of wicked off the rain really quickly. Look, just a little bit spatical here. I could just do this and finish it off. The rain just kind of rolled. So that's not bad. So I'm using my power bank here to charge my phone. Hopefully get this guy dried out. It's not bad, huh? It's getting pretty good. There you are, they're messing with some voltage here in the rain. Can you imagine? Are you sure it's safe to mess with electricity in the rain? Yeah, so far there's no electricity. So he's gonna wire it. He's going back to Cambodia to hopefully do some political work. Maybe save our nation. No, what he's got it for is just actually build a house. To help build a house.
Yeah, I need paper.
Alright, so there we go. Shake that off. You need more room? Just in case you get, you know, pow! you need a room for... I shouldn't be joking like that, it's electricity. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go and unravel this guy. I'm going to bring a tie strap because I do want to be able to bundle cord again. See where it's supposed to be at, a little bit more nicer area. So we're going to unlatch that. I'm going to need a cardboard to get underneath that guy. One tie strap.
On my table.
Little cutter here, maybe this will work. Okay. Then we have a plastic bag. Oh yeah, we can use this cardboard here. I just gotta get underneath there and cut it. Oh, ah! Ah. All right. I guess the rain didn't do too bad damage, huh? Ground is wet though. I just don't want to sit in the ground. Okay. So what we're gonna do is take this guy off. We're gonna hang him there for a second. We're gonna put the new one on there shortly. Put the bag down. Okay, let's go and unravel and see. Well, first of all, let me just put this guy up here just for a second. It's getting windy. All right, so let's go and unlatch this guy here. This guy didn't do too bad, actually. You know, look at that from the inside. I think he kept everything dry like he said he would. Not bad. You can see a few little holes in the area, but it's not bad at all. The grips look badass. Looks nice, doesn't it? So we're inside now. Take this guy off. Second here. So the rain maybe caused a little ricochet dropping. I don't know. It's not too bad. This is just like the dust from the raindrops. All right, so let's go ahead and remove this guy from cover now. Look at that. This cover is good. It's $100. The cover, made from China. It's got some kind of sprayed like M3 to protect the rain. The screw is almost done, but not. All I just gotta do is put the handlebar stuff. That's it. Everything, look, hip dry. Nothing. Dry. It worked. Everything from China. And there's the alarm pocket here. So this is the Gibby one. This one's made in Italian. So it's an international scooter now. Okay. Look at that, man. Everything done. See? You surprised?
Careful.
Look better than the new one, huh?
Outside, careful.
Oh, it's okay. We got guard dogs, see? Not much of a guard, but... Alright, so we'll hang this guy up. Let's do it before the next round of rain come. So, a few little splat marks. Not very noticeable at all, look. It's dry. It's dry. It's dry. I think the only reason why it hit last time was the humidity kind of made it, because it gets really warm in here. So other than that, you can see here, It kept everything clean. This is probably from the dust that I didn't get a chance to clean prior. But yeah, see that? The dog one time pissed on the rim. I'm like, oh, what is that yellow stain? Stupid dog. He scratched the scooter and then he pissed on it. Where is he? Oh yeah, he's locked up over there. He's locked up on the other side, which is good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put the new cover on here. You can see here, I think this is efficient enough for here to look at. It has a little thing where you can hold it already. So, you know, I guess this doesn't really lock down too good, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem like it's the best of the best lock. Look at that, so you can still slide it. I mean, what's the purpose of, you know, biting down on the rope if you can still slide? Watch. I'll put it in here like this, right? I'll grab this part. Look at this, not even pushing it or not doing anything to it. It's supposed to lock. It doesn't even lock. So it's not really the best of the best. So I'm not too thrilled about it. But let's see if this one works even better than the last. It might not, who knows. There we go. And I want to see if it actually is the same fit. Okay, let me make sure. It's getting windy here. Let me put this tool here to hold down the wrapper. Okay, we're gonna throw this over again like we did the other one. Hopefully the rain doesn't come back in time, right? And then we're gonna look at this right here. It's kind of messy. Sorry. Let me turn it upright. It's like a parachute here. Trying not to get dirty. All right, so here we go. Which way is our front? Which way is our back? Don't tell me this one's gonna be different. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, you guys can't see it, but I'm throwing it over. Let's do this before the rain comes again. I don't know. It's like one of those tropical storms. You just don't know when it'll hit. Woo, look at that windy. It's windy, windy. All right, it's gonna cover this guy up again. This is pretty much how I put it on. We still have this tie strap here. Hopefully it does this thing 24 hours. Find out if there's any more brake leak. All right. Okay, so there we go. We got this going on. We're about 80% covered, which is a good thing. All right, let's see this guy here. Lift him off. There's our little wrapper again, just like the other one. No different. This one was actually biting into the rim. I mean, biting, create a little mark there. There we go, how's that? All right, this one's actually the same size as the Cruiser. It should be the same size if everything's correct. Gotta get this guy over. I think this is for locking the rim. Like you put a little thing here. Now they made a little sew-in so you don't actually rip the cover. I mean, you know, the next thing you do is just kind of get a slit on there, probably rip. So there we go. Just drag it carefully. Make sure, look at that. Even spanking brand new out of the box, you find dog hair floating. Is that interesting? Dog hair is just, look at that, everywhere. Even brand new. Can't believe it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is tie strap this nicely, kind of wind it up back. Before I do that, let's find out where it's gonna be at first. How long we need the length. But so far I'm not seeing any puncture mark, which is a good thing. This new one has. I don't see any, any thread loose or puncture marks, so brand new shouldn't be, right? Yep, the same little angle there for our ventilation. That's good there. All right, so what we're gonna do here, let me throw this one over. I'm gonna go ahead and this is how I actually had the other one set up. Get the tie strap, And then what I'm going to do is position it where I need it. So let me do this real quick here. Get a little bit dirty here, unfortunately. All right, so here we go. What I'm going to do is try to get an idea how far I need it to go underneath. You know, this is where it smells like dog piss a little bit. All right, so here we go. Not too bad. I think the rain kind of drowned out the piss smell. Okay, so let's go and fold this guy up. I'm not sure how far we want him to go, or oh yeah, we do want him to go. So what I do is I stretch him in as far as he wants to go, keeping him, you know, not flexible or turn. Okay, there it goes. See, this is a good stretch for him, or too much or too little. We'll find out. This might work. Cover that guy. You can see there. You want to make sure it covers everything that you can, even the disc brakes. You want to drag him. So dragging him down. So if this is tight enough or not tight enough, you can go ahead and adjust this guy here, because you don't want the wind to blow, right? So you definitely want to maybe have it force even more tighter, which is better. There we go. You just don't want any extra slack. Now before I pin him up to where I want him to be stationed, let's go and back out and just kind of see the area here. So make sure what we're dealing with here. You want the rain to drip off. There you go. Protects everything. You really don't want anything to droop down or anything like that. So you can see here barely. See it's wavy. It's not rubbing this sidewalk or anything. It almost got a little flap here, I guess maybe for the exhaust because it gets hot there. But that actually works. This can almost be a little tighter actually. Preferably. This was actually gripped a little bit more tighter. Again, I might be wrong. Maybe you're supposed to maybe face this guy in the front and then maybe this guy in the back. Should we try that? I don't know. I mean, he looks like he's more of a downfall here already, right? And this guy looks like he's the biggest one on the top. So let's try to see if we can flip it around. Maybe we'll get something. Maybe this guy would go better in the front, because maybe he has a little bit more space for the handlebar, you could say. I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe these are like the bigger handlebar ears. It's kind of weird how the patterns are sewn. If you look at it, it's really kind of weird. I'm not even sure the other side will fit that guy. So let's go and flip them around and just, we won't know until we try it, right? So let's do that. Let me go and flip it around. See, the ground dries really fast. It was just pouring earlier today. About what, an hour ago? So let's do this. I'm gonna unlatch this here real quick. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of flip it around. You guys can see me. Take it from cover. Oh boy, it's windy, but the sun is breaking through, so might be a good sign. Hopefully the minute I lift this off, it doesn't go crazy on us pour. Gotta get back into a routine then. All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna flip it around because we haven't tried that way yet. I don't want to get stuck on one way. Who knows? The other one might actually serve a little bit better in the front, and this guy might serve a little bit better in the rear. We won't know until we try it. Unhook this guy. Oh, look, he's getting caught. All right. It's windy, so you can almost toss it like a parachute. It's gonna go dynamo. Yeah, it's windy lots. Look at that. You can fly it like a kite. Just tossed it over. So then again, we have our little pouch now back here now. Let's see if this way it goes better. Whoa. You know, it's funny, animals senses that when there's an earthquake or something happening before us do. I don't know, they feel the ground. I think he's telling me that it's gonna rain again. So I better start quickly. All right. That was a quick shower, wasn't it? Oop. Battery's almost getting out. Let's see if I can squeeze this guy. There we go. Right again. Okay, so now we got this guy in this corner, so he's in the front again, just like the picture shows, right? Let's see how this one is. Maybe this is what they're talking about, the exhaust side. I don't know. A little cloth to protect the exhaust heat. Maybe that's what it's for. Or it's not covering our CVT yet, so just work it. Okay, driving it down forward, front. Oh, you know what? Maybe this would work better. Maybe this little sharp thing is for the handlebar. Look at that. Feel a little bit more loose here. All right. Huh. Well, you know what? At least we got a lot of slack for here now. Because remember again, we got our mirror's gonna be shooting up like this too, remember? Our windshield. And this is for our handlebar. Funniest thing though, it looks more droopier this way. It doesn't seem like it's covering the whole back like the other way. But you definitely got enough to cover the disc brakes now, right? It's a good thing. But let's see. I'm gonna keep on playing around with this until I get it. Yeah, this one gets a little bit more droopier. What's this? Oh, this is like a little cut hole there for the rim. Yeah, it does look like the other way would have been best. See that? We have a little bit more harder time to pull. I mean, we could pull and make it work, but then you got this little upscale. Even though you freed up a lot more front coverage, and the back one's no more like flooding. Maybe, I don't know. So you got that covered, you got this covered. Let's keep on working it, shall we? You can almost go as slow as you want here in the front. You can almost go to the floor, really, with the wheels. It's definitely protecting more of the front wheel. The rear wheel is exposed, which is fine. I don't know, what do you guys think? This way might be the better way? Alright, so this guy right here, he hangs out on the handlebar, sort of. But you have this pocket here where rain can get in and build up. So it should just slide over, right? We're assuming. So let me see if I put the latch there. Maybe I'll lock it in. So let's go and put the latch down on it. And let's see. So let me go and grab the other end of this. Let me see if I can even get it. It's all the way the other side. I can't even see it from here. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I'm talking about it's right here. Okay, so it's way out there. And this guy's here. The female is way in here. So this guy needs to come in a little bit more for us now. So let me see if I can adjust it from the other side. I'm throwing it over. I freed up some slack here. So let's see if we can clip on it. Makes it look nice. Now this one requires us to go even further. Extend it, look. Almost went like 3 more feet just to be able to come back over here and do it. Alright, let's see how this looks then. Even though it does a little bit more for us here in the front, I'm not too much feeling how it's not kind of maybe like the other way. Even though it gives us a little bit extra more free play here when we have our windshield. Windshield's gonna be sitting up high here. This is covering the front. This is no more drooping down. Unfortunately, this guy here See, he's not covering the CVT, and that's just as important, right? So it looks like he's flooding the CVT cover. So this, yeah, I can't move this guy around anymore. I was gonna try to bring more slack over here to him, but the way this guy's fitting, he's not. So I guess the other way was the best choice. So let's go back to it. Let's get that guy situated. There we go. Take that one off. All right, it's starting about to go down or whatever. Just gonna lift this guy off, swamp it back. At least we kind of know what's doable. Even though the front cover did a lot for us here. Be careful when you're pulling it still. Sharp edges on some of the brakes or the metal. You might rip through your cover. So especially this area here is not covered yet. So you got just purely exposed metal ends like these. You didn't want to get that daggering into your new cover. Alright, so that one's not going to do it. Grip's looking nice too, by the way. Let me just do it again. Can't wait to put a little bit bearing grease on there so it'll be smooth as APM's set up there with his Banjing there. But he's got the Banjing one. That's aluminum throttle. That's going to last way longer than the plastic one I have here. Alright, so let's throw this guy back over there. See, it almost flies away. Oh, what just ripped off? Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Got that there. Okay, did we go all the way yet here? Oh no, we haven't yet. We got a long ways to go. I remember this guy comes in a corner. Which one of these guys do? Oh, there we go. The corner is actually over here. So we need to actually turn it quite a bit. So let's not lock it in yet to the front. So we flip it all the way accordingly. There we go. Kind of rotate a little bit more. There we go. I think that's about right now. Put it over now. Cover should be an easy job to put. You do it one hand like I'm doing. Shouldn't have to struggle. Once you find out this pattern, I think we're going to settle with this pattern now from here on. Making sure that corner is always to our left hand backing. Cover that guy. See this right here? This is our corner mark right here. So we make sure we bring it all the way down here like this to the left hand of the gibby. All right. There we go. See that? Now our CVT is covered. That's what we wanted. There we go. We can even cover a little bit of the kickstand, huh? That way it prevents rust, but these are just dirt marks. Nice, so we got it. We got it back to where it was 20 minutes ago. Then we cover a little bit of disc brake. It's not gonna cover all the way, but it's just fine. We're gonna cover the CVT cover. This brake looks like it's gonna shield itself, the exhaust heat. Everything's hooking on. Want to make sure it's hooking onto this little poor guy here. Get him over it. There it goes, coming down. So everything's coming down now. So this is it. This is where we really want it. See this guy right here? He's almost connected to our Banjing, but we want to cover up all the way. The only thing we can't cover is this guy here, fortunately. That's fine. Okay, now it's almost kind of straightened down. So you want to make sure that the range just drops, whatever angle you're having this in. Actually, this still covers quite a bit of the front. I guess if you do it right, you can get a lot more from it. But you see, the more you pull over to the other side, this guy becomes flooded. So you gotta balance it. So we gotta bring some more back here. Either release it from the front or the back. So let's do this. Might have to pull this guy more this way. What's the deal? All right, so we can get this guy over like this, right? Because we're gonna hit that little belt clip. So there we go. That's it. We're gonna hit that little belt clip. Should be able to free him back over there. I'll do it right now. Then we can go and set our tie strap to where it should be. Oh, it's windy now. Whoa, it's windy. Things are flying now. Okay, so we're gonna buckle this guy in again, and we're gonna pull him far as we can go, where comfortably it can be easily to be able to reach each other. So there we go. Assuming this guy will come over here, so we know next time where the tightness is going to be for both of them. Yeah, it smells like dog kennel here. We'll adjust it accordingly. Okay, so we got this where we think we are, but what we want to do is make sure there's no, really harsh flex on this guy. So like right here is not too bad. Over here is getting there, so this might be a little too much. So might want to release the belt buckle a little bit. Make sure it has a little bit slack. See, the CVT cover is completely covered here. Kind of like to have that kind of sewed in, wrapped around idea right there. See that? It's not going anywhere. CVT cover is really nicely covered. I think what's really causing it to protrude is this guy here. And I really don't like the sharp edges to cause damage to our cover. So we might need to get over that or under it. So let's see what we can do on our end here. So we're gonna release a little bit of tension just to make sure that guy's not being forced to rip. So we might need to go and bring that guy under. So there we go. So we might, oh look, there's actually a pre-hold right here. But this pre-hole isn't big enough for that guy to come completely out, unfortunately. Or else we could have used that like that way, right? But I think the center kickstand would have been down anyway, right? So I think the only thing is down right now is we can leave the center kickstand down like this, maybe, and then go through him like that. It'll create a little bit more curvature coverage, but we wouldn't protect the metal part here from getting rained on. So we really want to protect it all the way and just leave what's necessary to expose. I think we'll probably be better off doing it this way. But then again, we have to free this guy up because he's getting way too tight. Now we'll clip it on as a test to make sure the downfall will drip down. I think this might work just fine. Let's see, it's a give and take. So if I'm trying to get more cover for this side, I need to push this side out a little bit. So there we go, not a lot of pressure. So I think this will work. Now it's time to go ahead and tie strap this guy down. You guys can see it here. Look at that. Alright, so it's time to tie strap him down nicely. Time to tie strap down the belly of the beast. Okay, so let's see here. So I think it's got enough coverage here already, right? We'll do a quick walkthrough just to make sure. You can see here it covers almost the disc brakes entirely. A little bit few exposed to the rain, but that's fine. It's probably gonna drip off like this anyway. So a little bump there. Let's protect most of this. This guy is completely covered. The exhaust here, right there. No, it's not dripping on the floor. See how much distance it is from the ground. No, it's not scratching the cement or anything. You really don't want this guy to touch on the floor, rubbing on cement. Let's do a walk around, make sure it's not so tight anywhere that doesn't need to be. This is the ventilation holes. You can see it's really nicely flushed, by the sim. This guy completely protects the CVT cover. Nothing sharp here that over time you can even pull some more slack out. Look at that. But it's going up here, so it's going away from the ground. This guy's being protected. the little bar, and the little bar is rounded, so it's not like sharp or anything where it's going to over time dag it. Again, when we put this guy over, see, that's why I want to make sure these guys here don't get too much pressure yet, because they're supposed to have another front cover on top of them, right? So we'll make sure we'll leave the pressure just like this, see? Because we gotta make room also for future, because we need to actually start putting the front panel on. It's gonna take a little bit more room. Remember the face and the nose and also the windshield. So we have to account for that guy. And I think we got it. This is pretty much it. This is probably the best position that we can have. Okay, let's go back underneath there and get ready to tie him down. How we think we should have him finally. Okay, so you can see almost a reflection, huh? That's not the radiator, that's just the oil cooler canister. But I've got a feeling it's gonna start pouring out there. We're done. All right, so still want it a little bit tighter still, because I want to make sure these guys are actually gripping the flow. Now, if rain gets into here, I think it won't build up, it'll probably drop out. So that's fine there. And this is plastic anyway, so we don't have to worry about rust. But I just don't want acid rain, you know? Okay, so this is good. This is probably good tightness for both parties here. Maybe I can loosen a little bit more. Or, let's see, tug of war. Yeah, see, we can drag it over here. It's gonna show the leather interceptor 150. So it's kind of coming into a downslope here, where you can see where if the rain falls, it'll be down. It smells like dog piss here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and kind of bind this guy up here like he had last time. Also use it as a lever there. But I feel it's gonna start pouring a little bit. If it pours a little bit, we have to head back in. The rain comes first. All right, let's see if we can do it this way. Which way is better? Maybe roll it inward, right? There we go. Probably roll it inward better. So I'm just gonna start from the tip here. Kind of roll it inward. There we go. Uh-oh, it's windy again. Windy again. I wouldn't be surprised if it starts pouring. Let's see what I can do. See how windy it is right now. Look at that. Things are blowing. Feels nice out here, actually. It's almost feel like you're camping. Haven't seen any drops yet. The minute I can see drops, we gotta run in. Alright, here we go. There we go, it's getting there. Look at that rain. And not rain, sorry, the wind. See the resting of wind. So this is supposed to protect it from rain, snow, and what have you, right? So we're gonna put it to the test. We do it this way like this. Try not to make it drip too much, right? So I might have to go in now. One more in like this. Kind of notch it. What do you guys think? Or even notch it on here like this, maybe? Yeah, I think it'll be better this way. Notch it in like this. Just in case we ever need to use it, we'll have it. That's why I don't want to cut it or burn it. Burn the ends out so it doesn't pre-drip. There we go. Alright, just get nice. Pretty much cut up. This is how I bundle it, just to make sure it's there. And it's time to go and tie strap it. Or not tie strap it, clip it on there. This is it. This is the final clip. There it goes. Nice and kind of hangs a little bit, but it's not drooping down, so it's not going to get, you know, dirty or anything like that. So that was it. So we got that there. And we are going to go ahead and put everything away back. So it's not bad. This is our final substitution. They're going. Okay. So this is it. And here it got done. So they made a new outlet here, straight to the wall outlet, so be able to charge the car. They did that while I finished the cover, so it wasn't a bad thing, huh? We got the cover done and they got the electrical done. So that was it. So not bad. So there we go. I'm kind of happy. one thing accomplished. We got our little things, you know. We got the handlebar brake. I just had dramatized of having to put that throttle down. Again, thanks to APM's advice on the slippery hairspray deal, and then also when it dries, how it kind of stiffens out. I'm really thrilled how that went through. It was just like what, less than a few minutes of struggle. We got it in there. This guy wasn't even that hard. He was just a push. I didn't even have to wiggle him really. I think the NCY ones are a little bit easier to put on than most other ones out there, which are a little bit thicker rubber. So those are gonna probably be. Just want to make sure these are too loose. So I think we're good there. We don't have to worry about. So this kind of, see, this stays right here. Stays pretty firm. You can drag it a little bit more, shrink like this way, but there's no need to. Because when you drag it like this, I believe you're going to pull more slack out of this side. So let's check out what that. See that? It makes this guy come up. So we don't want that, right? So we actually want it to go down as possible. So we need to actually enforce this guy. In fact, you can almost take a little bit more out of him in the back here, really, if you can. But I don't think it's allowing us to, because I think the handlebars there is pretty much controlling how much more slack we can give to the turning of the back part here. Which this is fine because it's not hitting the ground. It could hit the ground if it wanted to, but since it has a little thread here, it actually doesn't. So this is good. It's protecting the banjo bolt as well as the bleeder bolt here. Hopefully tomorrow it's not bleeding itself. We'll find out tomorrow when we put the tissue tip. This guy here, he's caught on here as well, but he's not like really tight in there, so he's not gonna just rip on his own. You have to take like a sharp knife in order to really chip him off or something like that. So he's good. So there it is. Hopefully it'll prevent the dog from spraying on our scooter, huh? Try to get most of the brakes actually covered. So actually it did. Look, check it out. It was like this, right? There it goes. Thanks to this little flap there. It worked beautifully. So I think we got everything where we wanted it, just the way we wanted it. Only thing is, like, again, this doesn't go all the way down, but the downforce, it's not going to make any more rain coming up, going upward, right? So if it gets caught on this, it just rolls off. It's going to deflect most of it. So I'm pretty happy. Let's go and put this cardboard out of the way. Come on, buddy. We can save this for another use. All right. Nope, not for you to come in. We are done with. Oh, actually, we gotta bring our cover back in. The old one, anyway. So there's another cover there. So that's it. Luckily, we did this before the rain. So we gotta try this out in a day with heavy rain, and hopefully heavy rains tomorrow night or tonight. We'll find out how this guy does tomorrow morning. So let's see if he can keep up. The brakes are entirely covered. The only thing showing is the wheels. But this is good. That's what it should be. So it's covered like a perfect cover for it. Surprise. I think it's because of the Gibby. If the Gibby wasn't mounted on there, it probably wouldn't do this fabulous. But yep, so far no poop stain or anything yet. I'm sure where this just came from. There's a lot of white spacks. Just gonna do a quick visual of it again. Make sure I don't see anything that I should have saw. You start noticing more details as you clean things, you know? A little dirt here. This right here, you could put a little loop there, put a lock. I'm debating on really getting an alarm for this or not. The Dowco has a little drop-in alarm. It takes batteries or something. Just in case if someone wants to move your cover. But you know what? If it's windy and your cover moves, who the heck wants to come out in the middle of the night just to investigate, right? So I think the scooter alarms would be very sufficient. Now, if they get to the point where they start opening this up, your scooter alarm usually will sense vibration. I think it should be good enough. I think your scooter alarm should be the final defense, and probably the only defense. I don't think you need a scooter cover alarm. Now, if you want to protect your cover from people not stealing your cover, of course, and it also helps too, you know, distract them, you could probably put a cable loop probably through the rear or to the front. Let's see. Here's one. So you can put your cable loop through here, right? And then mount it through your rear wheel. So the rear wheel is somewhere right there, right? So you can put a cable loop through here and have it run and then come out of here. Or where would it come out? Let's see. Would it come out here? There, okay, there you go. See that? So it can come out through here. So you got, there you go. That will be your lock here, just to protect your cover from being stolen. You know, let's see if there's another slit here. There's no other slit here other than this main slit. Where is it? There, right here. Other than these main slits here. The little triangle ones. I think you just use those slits there in the rear, really. If you really want to put a little lock in there. Just to hold your cover in place so no one just unravels your cover like I did right here with this other one. And just take it. $100 cover, you know what I mean? Just goes right there. So you can use either these guys, or you can use the slit that come with it. Look at that, it's already got white stains and everything on there. So I think we should be good. Little watermark there ain't gonna hurt us. So that's it, Michael from NCY store. Show you guys later in the next video. Look at this guy, he's thinking, what should I do here? No, out, go, go. There we go. No questions there.